Hey guys, how you guys doing? This is ePurpose here, and today I'm gonna show you guys on rather special and unique deck profile for you guys today, and that is going to be Gem Knights. I always like Gem Knights as a whole because I really like this archetype because their fusion monsters, they do a lot of things. I mean, they can be aggressive and they can be defensive. So in that regard, their fusion monsters, they're really good because this deck works kind of like Shadows because Shadows also have fusion monsters to control the game, and Gem Knights, they kind of work the same way, except Gem Knights tend to be a little more aggressive with the fusions. I mean, they can be defensive as well, and I really like the factor of the deck. And this deck is like one of the most underrated, unexpected rogue deck out there, and I'm well known for playing rogue decks because I play Ebos, I play Dragonries, I play Blackwings, and then I play Consorters, all of them being rogue decks. And then as of recently, from the set Celestial Rebellions, this deck got support for, to be exact, two of them being new Gemini fusions and two of them being two new fusion spells, and all four of them are very good with this deck in their own right. And Lady Bullion is stupid because you bring out this and the Gem Knight monster you control to the graveyard, and then just bring out whatever Gem Knight fusion monster you need from your extra deck. And Lady Lapis is broken. It's literally a cowboy on crack. Like, your opponent takes 500 for each special summon monster that's on the board. That is actually really good. So there are also two new fusion spells, like I said, but they are in the deck right now. So I'll explain what they do as in the deck profile. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna get to the main deck right now. So for the Gem Knight Vanillize, I play 6. I mean, technically get 4, but I do play 2 Amber. So it's technically 6 Vanillize. This is a gentleman monster, so because of that, a lot of people play 1 or don't play Amber at all. But I like 2 because Amber is a thunder, and I like going into Prismara a lot because Prismara it deals a lot of key cards that's already on the board that are problematic for you, and getting enough problematic cards with Prismara is actually really good. So that's the reason why I'm playing 2 Amber, so that I can go into Prismara. It's like one of the main reasons that I like to go into, and its Genema effect for Amber is actually quite neat. Like, I hardly use that effect, but it's there because you can pitch a Gem Knight card from your hand to grab one of your banished monsters. So if you banish a Gem Knight monster to get back Gem Knight fusion from your graveyard, you can Genom summon Amber and get that banished monster back that you banished with Gem Knight fusion. So that's there. But like I said, I hardly use that effect, but it's just there. It's quite neat. Just 1 Lapis. This is mainly here in the deck to bring out Lady Lapis, so that's the only reason why I'm playing just 1 copy. And to round out the vanilla is 3 Gem Knight Garnet. Garnet is really good because this is the main fusion material to bring out like most of your Gem Knight fusions, and this is a solid 19 beater, which is not that bad. So yeah, that's 6 vanillas. For other Gem Knight monsters is 3 Obsidian. Obsidian is really nice because you fuse this card away from your hand to the graveyard, and then you bring out a Gem Knight Vanilla. Usually it's Garnet for an easy +1. 3 Lazuli. Lazuli is like Obsidian, but instead of special summoning the monster from the graveyard, this add a vanilla from the graveyard to your hand. So yeah, that's another easy +1. Obsidian and Lazuli, they are easy +1s, and there are not at once per turn effect, so you can send multiple of them and they will get their effect. 3 Gem and Modelo to search for a Gem Knight monster to enhance your combos, like for a fusion material that you need or for a combo piece that you need, like Obsidian, Garnet, or sometimes rarely Amber. 1 Crystal. This guy's neat because once per turn you mill a Gem Knight monster from your deck, usually it's gonna be Garnet, and then this card becomes a name of those sent monster. So you summon this, you move Gemini Garnet. This card is now Gemini Garnet, and since this is a Gemini monster now, you can use as one of your Gemini Fusion materials to bring out a Gemini Fusion monster. So yeah, I like this card. And you can banish a fusion from your graveyard to summon this from your graveyard. But I hardly use it effect. I mainly play this for the milling effect. Because you summon this, me Lazuli, and Lazuli's effect we're kicking to give another for an easy +1. And this is also a Gemini monster. If we do that. So yeah. So that's all the Gemini monsters. Number 9 Gemini monster is 2 Fire 2 Ice. I like the hands in this deck because like I said, Pearl is one of the main fusions that I like to go into a lot. But Pearl is not gonna get rid of everything. So the hands are here to get rid of the rest that Pearl cannot deal with. So yeah. I like the hands in this deck, and if it works, this is an Aqua to make Amethyst, and this is a Pyro to make Citrine. So yeah, I like the hands in this deck, and you guys should try it out in a Gemini deck. To Maxis, Maxis is good because it's good with dolls now because they play instant vision, the northern combo play, and you drop this and you go like +3. It's this against Nakaras, and this guy is good against BA. And the last 3 monsters is 3 Tengu Seka because this is an OTK deck, and if they have back row to stop your power players or OTK, you're mostly likely gonna lose or just fall behind. Not if you're a Tengu Seka out, but you summon this. If they have back row, locking their back row, and then you just go for a major push, major power play, and or just OTK them. So yeah, those are all the monsters. Number spells is 3 Gemini Fusion. This is your main fusion spell. Like, this card is very good and really recyclable because you use this to bring out your first fusion and then banish a Gemini monster to grab this back from the graveyard and then use it again and again because this is not a once per turn effect. So yeah, Gemini Fusion is really good. 3 Virulent Fusion. This is one of the new fusion spells that I was telling of earlier. This card is actually quite busty. This is literally Shadow Fusion for the deck because you fusion summon a Gemini Fusion monster by sending a Fusion Material monster from your deck. Usually it's going to be Lazuli, Garnet, and then Amber to bring out Lady Brilliant Diamond. And Lazuli's effect we're cooking to grab back one of the vanilla that you sent. Either a Garnet or an Amber. Usually it's gonna be Garnet. But the Gemini Fusion monster that is brought out with this, it has 0 attack and defense, but you can discard a spell. Usually it's gonna be Gemini Fusion. And then until the end of your opponent's next turn, you will have his full attack and defense. So yeah, mainly you bring out a Lady Brilliant Diamond with Brilliant Vision. If you use the secondary effect, Lady Brilliant will have 34 attack and 2k defense. That 34 attack is actually quite huge for your opponent to deal with, and this card is really good, like really good. Another fusion spell, I mean it's not really a fusion spell that this deck has gotten, is 3 Observe Fusion. This card basically reads Gemini Fusion this card from your deck because that is literally like only card that you search with Observe Fusion because this card grabs any Gemini card from your deck to your hand. I mean sometimes you can grab the Garnet or an Obsidian, like I do that sometimes, but mainly I'm playing this card to get the Gemini Fusion. So a word of note, your opponent can play a warning on this because the fusion summoning of this card is optional. So if you play this and then warning, you do not get to search because this is like Spellbook of Judgment because the fusion summoning on this card is optional. So if they warning it, you do not get to search. You can however search if they play Vendor's Emptiness because you do not have to fusion summon with this card, and you still add if they play Emptiness. So yeah, 3 Observe Fusion. 3 obstacle blend because this is a heavy combo oriented deck, and upset helps with that to get into combos. And 1 Regaki because to do a huge boost, and last 2 traps is to cut the haunted because to bring back Lady Brilliant Diamond. It's in the graveyard. So yeah, that's the main deck. It's a 40 card main deck. Now for the fun extra deck. Obviously 1 Lady Brilliant Diamond and 1 Lady Lapis. Like, these fusions are really good because Lady Brilliant Diamond, I explained it earlier. You send a Gemknight monster that you control to the graveyard, and then you just special summon a Gemknight fusion monster. Usually it's going to be this, so that you can burn your opponent per game. Like, just take a note that Lady Brilliant can send itself to the graveyard to get its effect. So if you summon this and then they drop Valor, Findies, or Breakthrough skill on it, you can still send herself and then get its effect. So yeah, these 2 cards are really good, like really good. Other fusion is 1 Monster Diamond. This is mainly here for the towers up because this has 2900 attack, so that's actually quite huge. With towers effect, this will come to 24, and this card gains 100 attack for each gem card in your graveyard, or is the gem monster. This card gains 100 attack for each Gemknight monster in the graveyard. So yeah, if your graveyard is full of gem monsters, this card can actually become very huge. And then its secondary effect is you can banish at 1 level 7 or lower Gemknight fusion monster, I believe. Yeah, Gemknight fusion, and then fusion monster from your graveyard, and then on the end of the time this card gets the name and the effect of the monster. So yeah, what I like to do is copy Prism Aura, banish it, and then pop a card on the field. Yeah, Monster Diamond is really good. 2 Zirconia is a 29 vanilla, and I'm playing 2 to go into a Fairground because I like having access to the play, and going to Fairground in this deck is actually really good. 1 Seraphonite for the extra normal summon. Seraphonite actually really comes in handy if you summon Amber with Obsidian's effect, because you can make this and then Januma summon the Amber and then use Amber's effect to get back a Vanish monster by pitching a Gemknight card. That play is actually pretty good. Prism Aura, this is like the main monster that I like to go into a lot. Like I said it in the deck profile video. Like, I like the Prism Aura a lot. Like, you make this, pitch Obsidian, get rid of a card on the field, and then Obsidian's a bit cooking to bring a big vanilla. Like, for the easy +1. Citrain, it's an Armades for this deck. I kind of wish this is a lot bigger. I mean, 2200 is actually not that big. I always read this deck. This card might be a little bigger, but Citrain is a nice card. 1 Amethyst. This card is quite neat because if this card is sent to the graveyard, you giant trillionaire your opponent. Yeah, like if you have Denko on the field and then you summon this, send it away, your opponent loses all the back row and they cannot set them. Like, that's actually really good and quite broken, to be honest. 1 Gemknight Ruby. This is little here against Shadows because this card is a winning condition versus that because you can tribute a gem monster, not Gemknight monster, but a gem card, and this card it gains that attack, so you can tribute a Modelo, and this will gain 1700 attack, so it'll be 4200, and this card also pierces, so this is a winning condition against all because a lot of them have low defense. So yeah, those are all the fusions. All the fusions are really good, and in their own right, they're really good in their own right. Fairground because 2 Zirconias is a thing, and you overlay them into Fairground. Like, most of the time, this position is usually game. Exaton Emerald, Castle, and Dollar for the Ring Force. Emerald actually is really key in this deck because you can recycle your stuff, so you can go into combos more often and later on. And this card can bring back Zirconia or the Garnet or the Ember, and that's actually really nice. Alright, so yeah, that pretty much wraps up my Gemini deck profile. Tell me what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to comment, like on this deck profile video because I want to make this deck better because this deck is actually really fun and I want to hear about your feedback on this deck. So yeah, this is the Purple signing out. Peace out guys. Peace out.